Hello, friends. My name is Dmitry, and one sec. If this is your first time watching this show, this is our weekly live where we showcase new and existing features in Wave.video editor and live streaming studio. Let me know you're here in the comments. Tell me where you're from, ask questions, or just say hi. Okay, let me just double check. Okay, I see comment from Eric. Sounds funny when the intro music speeds up and down. Interesting. Okay, I'll check it out later. Okay, today I'm not going to show any new features. We will do it next week. Sorry about that. Instead, I'm going to show how you can create simple overlays to use in live streaming studio. Some of you guys probably saw Chad's live beta show. If not, please go to our blog and you will find all the previous episodes there. Actually, you know what, let me just show you. Yeah, if you go to our blog and you will find live beta show here and all the episodes, all the past shows. So I'm not going to talk about the guests and the talks itself. It's great content. Check it out. But instead, I will be talking about the visuals, the overlays, the scenes, all of that. Chad does absolutely amazing job creating all of that and producing it. It's great. The submarine part itself is a piece of art. If you haven't seen it, okay, let me just show you. So this is the submarine part. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, over there. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Let me just refresh it. So anyway, all of that is made using overlays in the Wave editor. And again, I'm not going to show how to create this particular overlay, but the concept is very similar. I'm going to show how to do something simpler like this. So essentially what we have here, we have two guests, overlay for two guests. And there are some kind of borders around each guest and the name of the guest. Yes, you can use, of course, our kind of feature inside the studio itself where you can show the names. But if you want to customize your show as Chad does, right? So if you want to have like completely custom look and feel, you can use your own fonts, colors, all of that. You can kind of recreate it. You can do it with overlays. Yes, it's less flexible, but if you know that, for example, you're gonna have just one or two certain number of guests, and nobody else, then you can just create an overlay, have completely custom look and feel. So how do you do it? How do you do it? Yeah, so let me start with let me just go to my projects And since this is going to be static overlay, essentially no animated parts, nothing is moving. So instead, I can just start with the image, blank image. If I want to create something like the submarine overlay, then I have to do the video. But in this case, I'm going to do the image. Going to choose the format, horizontal. Okay, so this is essentially blank canvas. Let me see. Okay, so here we have, I think this is a black background. So let us choose black background as well. Color, and we choose black. Now, next part. So chat has this kind of a top kind of decoration, and there is another one over there. Okay, let's just do something like that. We're not going to create exactly the same overlay, but kind of similar. Okay, so I'm going to go to overlays and stickers, and under stickers I have shapes. And for this, I'm going to use, first of all, I'm going to use this shape. So this is, so what you can do, first of all, I'm going to just move it over there and resize. Actually, you know what, I'm going to resize it like this. And then I'm going to move it over there, resize it a bit, and then move it. And actually it's going to snap in the middle. And okay, what color was there? Okay, actually chat is using some kind of gradient. We don't really have gradients and shapes, but you can use something similar. I'm going to choose a little bit more vivid color, I guess, like this. Okay, next part, and let's recreate this middle part. As you see, it has some kind of rounded corners here, so I'm going to use something similar. Again, I'm going to stickers and overlays, and I think I'm going to use this part, this shape. Again, move it here and resize. Actually, I'm going to resize it quite a bit. It's probably not the best shape for this particular task. Okay, I think it was just too much. Yeah, like this. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to move it backwards. Yeah, like this. So now I have this kind of area below for comments. I guess that was the chat's intent. Could be wrong though. Anyway, and the color, let's make it more like white. Yeah, like this. Okay, now how to create those cutouts for the cameras and with those borders. Okay, let me show you how. So first of all, again, I'm going to overlays and stickers. I'm going to click this rectangle. I'm going to move it here. Probably let's make it smaller. Okay. Yeah, let's make it kind of similar to how chat does it. Like this. Okay, and color. I don't know, let's make it kind of pinkish, whatever. Yeah. And so this is going to be our border. And inside this rectangle, we need to cut the hole for the camera. right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop another rectangle here. And now I'm going to click on it and then replace. And replace, well, it's not really counter, it's kind of not intuitive enough. It's actually counterintuitive, but I think we're going to make it more user-friendly. But essentially what you need to do, you need to click and then select media, then set media, then choose transparent. Essentially, it kind of creates this hole, and you can actually move this hole anywhere. In particular, you can move it to the over there, and then you resize it. So if you experiencing any problems with the snapping, because for example, it doesn't allow me to snap close enough. I mean, move it close enough because of the snapping. Just hold Shift key and move it. Then Shift, when you hold the Shift down, it disables the snapping. Like this. So we have this first overlay for one guest. Okay, now I'm just going to copy this one, paste, and move it over there. Okay, and I'm gonna make it a different color. I don't know, let's something yellow maybe, orange, I don't know. I'm not really good at colors. And again, I'm going to copy and paste this one. Okay, so now we have those kind of similar to what Chad did, but of course not as great because I'm not Chad. Okay, and yes, so the names. Yeah, there was something in the middle, but you can just put any text here. Yeah, there is an icon. You know what? Let's see if I have an icon. Having a logo. Yeah, I'm going to use this logo here, and just to pay tribute to Chad, I'm going to add Chad, yellow Chad here. Okay, anyway. Text. So now text. We click on text. You can search for whatever text you like, but let me just actually I just noticed this one. I didn't notice it before. Let's use this one. So I'm going to, it's interesting. So let me just actually not let me just name like this. This is a different spelling of my name, I guess, kind of diminishing. Anyway, and here demo. And then I'm going to move it over there. Actually, you know what, let's just make it a little bit floating. Oops. I think I clicked something which I didn't intend. I want them to float it a little bit like this. Okay, and then I click it, copy, paste, move to the other side, and here it's going to be on this side. Again, if it's snapping, just hold Shift. Okay, now you put the name of your other guest. Okay, let's make it Chad. chat is going to be yellow guy. Okay, you can tweak with the title as you want. Okay, one sec. Could be tricky to design it. So, okay, like this. I think it's awesome. Okay, okay, let's see how we can use it. So let's say it's enough. You know what? Let's just add something else. Let's just add some kind of, I don't know, decoration planes, maybe pattern. Okay, like this. I don't know, kind of adds something. I don't know what, but I usually do it. Just move it behind everything. Kind of. I guess like this, maybe. Maybe it was unnecessary. Anyway. Okay, let's stop here. Doesn't really matter. So what we're gonna do now? Now we're going to go to publish and click the send to live stream. And here I'm going to choose the brand I wanted to appear and the type. The type is essentially you want it to be sent as overlay. So you choose overlay. Click send. It's going to take some time, maybe it depends on the, sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's not. Now what you need to, what we're gonna do, we're going to our studio, just click open studio. Okay, and you see this overlay is here already. So for that, I'm going to add, just to show how it works, I'm going to add another camera here. So this is another camera, and I'm going to apply the overlay. So there are two options. You can choose this layout, but it's going to be probably, it's going to cut too much, I think. So what you can do, you can choose this layout, but you can just resize, or maybe this one, just resize the videos a little bit like this and move it, yeah, like this. And same for this video. Yeah, I need to fix it, it's kind of tricky. Can do it, but again, it's kind of tricky. Okay, you move this guy here. So now you have you created a layout, and so you have this space for the comments, right? You created layout, and it's like completely, oh, there is some problem with the yellow. Okay, you just need to go and change the font probably back and forth, and it should work. Anyway, you created a layout and completely custom. And what's great also, I mean, since I moved the cameras, it means that Wave Studio will remember the positions. So it means that if your guest just disconnects for whatever reason, like internet problem or whatever, for example, let me just show what happens. Your guest disconnected like this. So you see, you see that basically the guest disappeared from this particular placeholder, right? But if you didn't move the camera, the studio would automatically put myself in the middle. So let me just show you what would happen in this case. For example, I switch to this scene, show it. So this is my kind of default layout, right? Or for example, this one. So now if this guest disconnects this one, what happens is that basically the studio relayouts automatically and it puts me in the middle. This is not what I want, because those things happen in life. Guests disappear, disconnect, or something happens, right? So when you create this kind of custom layout and the guests disappear, nothing happens to the layout. You all stay in your basically placeholders, and then this guest connects again and just appears in this placeholder again. This guy disappears, everything's actually, even if both of us disconnect for whatever reason, then when we eventually connect again, we will be shown in the placeholders. So yeah, something like that. Again, as you saw, it's pretty simple to do in Wave. And for example, if you wanted it to be animated overlay, instead you could have started with the video. And for example, in this case, this chat icon, which is actually animated GIF, it would move. It doesn't actually move, it just blinks something. Anyway, it would be animated. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. That's what I wanted to show today. Let's see if you have any questions. Yep, we all know that chat is a big entertainer. Here's chat. Simple text field to choose would be great. Yeah, I think we have to just add a bunch of, I guess, titles to the standard library so that you don't have to design it yourself. I don't know who it is, but thank you. Thank you for your comment. Guess I can retire. Guess I can retire. Yeah. No, please don't. Okay, Eric is saying easy to build. Yeah. It is a great layout. It's nice to have crop open option. Crop open. Yeah. We'll discuss it today. B. I agree. That's B. Okay, guys. Thank you for being with me today, and happy live streaming and happy building whatever you're building. See you next week. Have a nice weekend.